I will be doing fourth grade ELA, making inferences. The Oklahoma standard for it is 4.3 R.7. Students will ask and answer inferential questions using the text to support answers. Everybody, I hope you all had a great weekend. Sorry about that. If you remember last Friday, we started talking about making inferences. Today, we're going to just touch a little bit more on it. We're going to do a fun little activity just to make sure we all understand about making inferences. So some questions that you can ask, you should ask when you're making an inference is, what do you know? What clues did you find? What can you conclude? And what can you infer? Making an inference is when you use experiences, observations, prior knowledge, and clues in the story to figure out what the author is not directly saying. So some words to use when you infer would be I think, I infer, maybe, I predict, my guess is, this could mean, it could be that. I'm going to show you a picture, and what can you infer from this picture? I want you to make an inference of what you think has happened in this picture. You can raise your hand if you'd like to share what you think is happening in this picture. What type of emotion do you think that this person is showing? Why do you think that? What can you conclude from this picture? Predict what would happen next, or if. So I'll give you just a second. Okay, great. We can, sorry, we can infer that he's very happy that he won a hole in one. Predict what would happen next. He might be winning a golf championship, so the PGA. He's excited about winning or getting the hole in one. All right, great. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to watch a Pixar short film. I want you there. I'm going to have my next slide will have the questions, but I've also uploaded it to Google Classroom, so you can get to it through that and just fill it out on Google Classroom, or you may print it off. Just be sure you and fill it out, and then just be sure you take a picture of it for me and send it to me with your answers. Okay, so we're going to do a short Pixar film. I don't know if any of you know what that is, but it's a film. There's no words in it. It's just an animation. They're very short. I think this one's like 5 minutes. It'll have questions as we go along, so I will stop and go through each question. I want you to summarize at the very end of it what the film is about in one sentence. So don't forget to do that at the very bottom of the page. And then we're going to click here for Okay, so this film is called Lifted. So we'll get started. We'll go ahead and play it, and then I'll stop it and we'll go through the questions. Okay, so the first question is if you're following along, it's what are the buttons controlling? So what are the buttons of the is the alien, what buttons is he controlling? And what clues from the film helped you make that inference? Okay, the next one, I just stopped. Why does the large alien have a clipboard? And what is he writing? What is he writing on his clipboard? And what clues from the film helped you make that inference? So, so what kind of inference can you make from him writing? What is he writing on his clipboard? So that's number two. Okay, and the number three, I'll stop it right there. What kind of book was the small alien reading? And what was it about? And what clues from the film helped you make that inference? Okay, and number four, why was how did the small alien feel when the large alien took control? How do you think he felt when the large alien took control? What was wrong with him? And what clues from the film helped you make that inference? Okay, so if you guys can go ahead and finish that up, like I said, you can do it in Google Classroom or you can print it off and just send me a hard copy of it. You just take a picture of it. Um, I'm also going to be sending out a Google Doc that is just to kind of test your knowledge, to see where you're at. That will be one sentence. And I want you to make an inference from that one sentence and tell me what you think that it's about. And then I'll have two or three other questions just like that. If you could fill that out for me and send that back, that would be great. Um, so I will let you guys get back to finishing your video and your questions from your video. Please don't forget to do the one sentence summary at the end about what you think the video was about. And also, real quick, can I get a thumbs up or a thumbs down or and in between, kind of let me know what you thought, how you're feeling about making inferences, kind of where you're feeling, if you're feeling comfortable, if you're not. Um, and don't forget that you can also, we'll have the Flipgrid going so you can put your messages on that and also answer questions using it. So don't forget about those things. All right, good luck. So I would use, to summarize all of it, I would use the Google Docs as a formative assessment just to test them to see where they're at. Also, Flipgrid's also, I mentioned in the video that I would be sending that out. That's also a good way for them to personalize, kind of make it more personal of themselves in their answers. They can also, it's a good way for them to tell me how they are feeling about things in certain subjects. That way I know where I stand, what changes I should make, and things like that. So thanks for watching.